So this is what you need to attach a GM NP241 to a Dodge NV4500. So this started out as a two-wheel drive, and all I had to do was put in the 29 spline four-wheel drive main shaft, and that has the pinch bolt 5th gear nut. And then you just get yourself a Dodge tail housing, four-wheel drive tail housing. And then the problem with that is that these bolt holes are not the same as the GM NP241. So just got to make yourself a little adapter ring. These are where it bolts onto the transfer case. And so it'll be oriented like this. And then you can just put your these bolts through there and into the adapter ring, and that holds it all together. And you know, that's an extra 1/2 inch of space between, you know, your splines for that spline engagement. But you have the full spline engagement with no adapter ring in there. So with an extra, you know, 1/2 inch taken out, it's still plenty. Then over here, I've got the transfer case all torn apart. It's going to go back together here in a bit. But then this is the only other critical part. This is the little seal holder thing that goes around the input shaft. So it would go like this on the outside of the case. Right there, seals. And here goes right there. So the stock one is, you know, like a 1/2 inch tall and won't engage with the tail housing once you've got that adapter ring in there. So this I just made so that everything is concentric, so those shafts can be, you know, nice and concentric. And the last piece of the puzzle is your input gear. So the GM one is, you know, 27 spline or whatever, 23, I don't know. And it's smaller, and so you got to get the Dodge one, and that's a 29, and, you know, it's all the same and everything. And this transfer case happens to be the 0.94 inch wide bearing, and so I got that. And however, this main shaft bearing, where it goes in the end of the transfer case main shaft, is different for the Dodge. So as you can see, I've got the GM one in there, and you can also see that there's a sleeve between it and the original input shaft bearing surface. Dodge one is 1 5/8 inch, and the GM one is 1.5 inch. So you just have to just gotta make a little sleeve in there to get that bearing to fit, and that's it. Old, new. Old bearing bits.